All right, time to start looking at inequalities. And inequalities is kind of interesting. Don't forget, an inequality means we have to have this symbol, or this symbol, or this symbol. Our less than symbol, our greater than symbol, our less than equal to symbol, or greater than equal to symbol, or whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, the way I want to look at it is, here we go. Let's look at an equation and let's see what we can do. It's no different than the y equals mx plus b stuff that you've been graphing all along. Start with your b, your y-intercept. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our y-intercept right there. Beautiful. Now, here's our slope. Minus 2 over 3. A rise of minus 2. So 1, 2, a run of 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have a line that looks an awful lot like this. And yes, what does a line mean? The line means equal to. So this is exactly what you had before. Y equals to minus 2/3 x plus 6. No difference. But now you have to have the greater than sign. What does greater mean? Bigger, larger. So larger is in this direction. There we go. And that's actually how you would describe this graph. You would put a solid line down indicating that it is equal, and then you would shade upwards showing the greater than. As a matter of fact, you can actually do that on your calculator. So I've got the calculator ready to go. Let's hit y equals 2. Let's put our function in there. Bracket minus 2 divided by 3 bracket x, right? Oh, forgot to put the bracket. X, okay, plus 6. Now, how are you going to shade? Very simple. Just mouse over here, back over this way, and remember, greater than means shading up. Well, hit this button, hit enter, and watch what happens. It goes from that to a thick line, right? Notice this guy is now blinking a very thick line in comparison to all the others, okay? Hit enter again, and guess what? Now it's saying draw the line and shade upwards. So watch what happens when we hit graph. Perfect. It looks exactly like what we shaded on our question right next to it. Isn't that cool? Okay, so let's go back to this now. Let's do a completely different question. Okay, let's go here. Now, check it out. Now it's no longer equals. That turns out to be a bit of a problem. Let me show you why. Graph this normally, but remember what a line meant. A line meant equals to, but we're not equals to anymore. So let's go and do this anyways. Plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our intercept. There's our starting point. A rise of minus 2. Okay, I'll use a different color. A rise of minus 2. So starting here, 1, 2, a run of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now we can't draw a line. So what do we draw? We actually draw a dotted line. A dotted line, which means that the line is there, but we're just not including any of the points on it because we're not equals to. Yes, so draw a dotted line like that. Perfect. Excellent. We're good to go. Now, how would you go about shading this now? Now, if you look at this, and let me just get rid of this. Okay, perfect. It's less than. Less than means below. So you would shade in this direction. Okay, so let's put this on our calculator. Our calculator has the other question in it still, so let's clear that. Let's put in bracket 2 divided by 5, x plus 4. There it is. And let's go back and shade over here. Okay, let's go back to the one more spot. There it is. We hit enter, turns into a thick line. Enter again, it turns to shading up, but we don't want shading up. We want shading down. There it is. Hit graph. Boom. There it is. Looks exactly like, oh, I forgot the negative. Ha ha! Let's go back into here and let's put the negative in now. Second insert, put the negative. Oops. Let's graph it again. There we go. That looks an awful lot like what we had on there. Almost scared you there for a second, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's how it works. Great. Let's go back to our next question. Our next question looks an awful lot like this. What do? Yes, we have to put it into y equals mx plus b form. It's just so much easier if you do. So, okay, add 4x to this side, subtract 9 from this side. So add 4x to this side, subtract 9 from that side. This works out to be minus 3y. That cancels and that cancels. Minus 3y, dun dun, right? 4x, look at that. 9 and minus 9 cancel, leaving you, look at that, 4x. Now, divide by minus 3, divide by minus 3. That cancels, but wait a second. This is y. Now, do you remember what you learned in grade 9? Probably not. Okay? When you divide by a negative, you have to do what to this guy? Yep, you have to flip it. So you flip the inequality, making it minus 4/3 x. Done. Now, to graph that, that's easy. Because there is no b, we could just say it's 0. So you start here. There it goes. And then down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 3, 1, 2, 3. There's your line. This line, again, does not have an equal sign. So again, you have to go toom, 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 like this with a dotted line. Now, which way do you shade? You want less than. Okay, less than is shading down. Very, very easy, very, very simple to do.